Miscellaneous minds, never explaining the minds. Devilish grin for my alias, aliens who respond. Peddling sin, thinking maybe when you get old you realize I'm not gonna fold or demise. I don't smoke crack, motherfucker, I sell it.
What is going on, everybody? This is the Miscellaneous Minds podcast. I'm your co-host, Boomer Gato, the cat that hands you your baby father drama back. And to my left over here is the main man, Assistant Nero, the man that makes the fat stacks. Together we form the dynamic duo, it won't die, to the anti-is brothers, plus your content, your girls and the fans.
What is going on, everybody? Before we get into tonight's topic, please make sure to like, comment, hate, subscribe, DM us about the bullshit. And with that, let's get right into it. So, you guys had a big positive response to the previous video we did on the subject. Blueface, Chrisean Rock, let's talk about it. Listen, a couple updates that have happened since then. So, Chrisean Rock decided to change the name of the baby to Blueface's actual name. Blueface had a response that I'm not gonna lie. You're rarely gonna hear me say this, but I agree with him. See, Blueface said the mom of the child bonds with that baby for 9 months while that baby is inside her stomach, inside the belly. You have all that time to bond. The father bonds with the baby when the baby comes out and he first holds the baby, and then from then on. Blueface hasn't really spent a whole lot of time with the child, so what he's basically saying is, through no faults of my own, we don't have that same bond. So you naming the baby after me does nothing for our bonding, which I'm not lying. I fully agree with that. Listen, there's an old saying, the mother bonds with the child as soon as she knows she's pregnant. The father bonds with the child as soon as he holds a child. It's an old thing. I don't know if that's where Blueface got it from, but if he got it, he likes to read. I believe that he's not wrong on that, and it's just one of those scenarios where, even though I'm not a big fan of the scenario that's going on with these people, what's going on with Chrisean, that's going on with Blueface, I'm not a big fan of the dynamic they got going on. I wish their baby the best. It's a fucked up scenario to be born to two people that I personally consider fucking idiots, but here we are. No one is stopping idiots of any kind from breeding. Now, with that being said, I do believe that as a father, you should always strive to be in your child's life. Doesn't matter what type of a mother the baby may have, whatever. Put that BS aside. No one is saying, Blueface, you got to be her best friend. All I'm saying is, it's your child, my man. Chrisean proved it's your child. Grow some nuts and take care of your child, my man. Do it. It's your responsibility. You are the father. Now, very, very recently, a couple days ago, Chrisean Rock put out a song called Baby Father Drama. Listen, first of all, the name is fucking atrocious. Baby Father. Just call him Baby Dad. Everybody knows the goddamn term. Just call him Baby Dad. And listen, I listened to the song and fuck. If you want to call it a song, that whatever, but fuck. Listen, before I say anything, I'll clear the air right now. I'm not a big fan of Chrisean Rock. Okay, I will admit, I don't know her as much as I probably should, given I'm talking about the subject. But listen, the things that I have seen from this woman, they're not great. Now you could blame Blueface for it. Maybe he's a bad influence. That is perfectly fine argument to have. I have no problem with anyone making that argument. But the song, Jesus fuck. The first 15 seconds, first of all, fucking mushmouth over here. Listen, I couldn't understand anything she was saying. And listen, maybe she was drunk. I don't know. But if she was drunk, she's by the fucking pool with a child. Already not a good fucking mix. Secondly, the bars, if you want to call them that, Jesus. I've seen better bars than a motherfucking drug dealer's den. It's disgusting. You hear me? Listen, I'll be honest, man. It's just such a hard thing to discuss because without sounding like I'm attacking either one of them. And here's the thing. Again, I don't have anything against them personally. I think they need a lot of fucking therapy. I think they each individually and as a unit need to go see a fucking therapist. But apart from that, the amount of shit that they would have to deal with in therapy, that fucking therapist would be able to retire early. And listen, it's difficult for me to I want this family to succeed. Not as a family, but because they got a baby. I want them to succeed. But it's one of those things that they just make it so fucking hard to want to see them succeed. It's an intense, weird feeling to see such a train wreck. It's like when you see a fucking car accident on the side of the road and you're like, fuck, man. And the more you look, the worse it fucking gets. And here's the thing. When you're doing this and you're looking at the fucking car accident, you're chancing a fucking car accident your goddamn self. I don't know, man. Listen, to call it a song, I feel is a fucking travesty. To say she was rapping, whatever you want to call it, is a fucking travesty. And I'm not going to lie. Therapy. Fuck, that's all I can really say. Go to some fucking therapy. All of you, go to some fucking therapy. I wanted to bring that up there just because for the first time, I think Blueface has said something that I fucking agree with as far as the bonding with the child. But to a certain degree, it is his fault. What do you think about that, my man?
It reminds me of that famous Onion headline that everybody keeps bringing up. Heartbreaking story. Guy that you most despise makes a correct point. And again, it's you look at all the stuff that Chrisean has been doing, or Blueface has been doing. Both of them horrendous people, and you look at the child and you think, holy shit, they have a long fucking road cut out for them. Not an easy road. And it's tough because in some respect, you don't want them to see them together. But at the same time, Blueface needs to be in that kid's life. So they kind of have to be together at some point. But it doesn't look like either of them makes it easy on each other. I'm not saying Chrisean is completely at fault here. No, Blueface is the fucking idiot here too. They both thrown hands at each other multiple times. Chrisean started some of them. Blueface also started some of them. They're both equally at fault here. So to see them both bring in somebody new into this life, you think, holy shit, that is a huge fucking mess that they have, that kid has on their hands there. It problem with one of those times where the child is gonna have to mature more than the parents. Where the child is gonna have to parent the adult in that situation, and having to already see that, you think, Jesus Christ, that is a whole mess in and of itself. So I agree with this at some point. Yes, Blueface needs to be also in that kid's life. Obviously away from Chrisean, but also needs to be in that kid's life, which is gonna be very difficult because you're gonna have to reconcile with them at some point. They're gonna have to reconcile with each other and somehow figure out how to be present in the kid's life while also not being present with each other. And the fact they couldn't even logistically be in a relationship without throwing hands, I don't see that happening. I'm not saying, look, man, Blueface can't even stay on beat. You expect him to stay on track? Like, Chrisean Rock can't even carry a tune. Like, the acumen that they have showing their music, you can make the argument. Okay, maybe they're a good artist. Maybe they can be a good father. No, neither of them are good artists in that respect. And you expect them to be able to raise a child again. Okay, maybe. Okay, I'm giving them way too little credit. Maybe they turn out to be phenomenal parents, but awful people to each other. I don't know. My thing is, I don't see any hope there.
Listen, I have watched a couple videos with Chrisean, and I know, I mean, anyone can tell there is some deep emotional trauma there, and I get it, man. You know, Blueface by no means is a great person. He's not made it easy on that girl. I understand. I completely understand, and you know, I truly do hope that she gets some sort of help, soon, because she's a mother now. Soon, especially because she said she wants to have another one in about 6 weeks. Listen, it is a difficult thing to discuss because there is genuine trauma here, and I don't want to seem like I'm making light of the situation, but there's two things that we need to be addressed here, and they need to be addressed separately. There's the individual, and then there's their artwork, if you want to call it that. I am the type of person that I personally can separate the individual from the art. So there's a little bit of that issue there. Now, with that being said, listen, go listen to the song yourselves, y'all. Come back and in the comments, put what y'all think about the song. I'll keep it 100. I didn't listen to the whole thing because after that start, man, it was rough. Shout out to Fig Community, man, for showing me the video, posting it on their Instagram. But listen, man, it's rough all around. Again, I never thought I'd be saying that I agreed with Blueface on anything, but he's right about the comment that he made. And that song. Go listen to it. Let us know what you think. Anything else you want to add to that, my man?
God no, I've had enough Blueface and Chrisean for the last lifetime.
With that, like, comment, hate, subscribe, DM us about the bullshit,
And until next time, get rest and stay blessed. We'll see you on the next one.